Hey there, Scorpios. How are you doing? We are in the heart of Cancer season, your fellow water sign, and it is getting hot out there. And I don't mean just the temperatures, the weather in the northern hemisphere because it's summertime and it's really getting hot and heating up. I mean that the energetic temperature is getting hot out there with Venus so active and literally playing out like these themes of love, of like whether or not we're projecting our needs onto somebody else in a relationship and where we can fulfill our own needs. It is about how you give love, how you receive love. A very highly emotional time right now. I can't even begin to tell you how many phone calls, how many clients I am seeing that are like, what's going on? I'm just all over the place. And I think that that's been par for the course. For a while now, but sometimes it's a little bit more intense. And are you feeling it? I know I'm feeling it. I've definitely have been having my own experiences in my life. But I know that there's a lot of changes. There's a lot of transformation. That's your big thing, right? Is transformation, but a lot of expansion. What we're able to hold within ourselves for a greater capacity for love, for our lives, for ourselves as individuals, and then how that relates to the outside world. So it's definitely for a really great reason. Everything's always happening for us. It just doesn't necessarily feel like it in the moment. So let's go ahead and turn to the tarot cards here. Let's read them. Let's find out what Spirit has to say for you that you need to hear right now that helps you navigate your best life. Okay, so if you see here, I've got my selenite wand to support clarity, to support, oh goodness. All right. The first card that pops out is the devil. Interesting. So what we're talking about, the devil is ways of thinking, perceptions that we have held that bring us down. Really, I mean, I think that I don't remember what video it was that I had talked about this, but we'll go ahead and talk about it here. The devils also represents addictions, but in my opinion, addictions are just a byproduct of negative thinking, negative perceptions, and where we hold ourselves down from who we really are. So when we have the devil, it means that there is a belief that is ready to shift. So it's always a really great sign to to see this devil come out. That means that something's ready to change for you. So I am shuffling here a little bit more the tarot of the sacred kingdoms to whoa, yeah, these cards are really active for you right now. Okay, so this is interesting. Oh, this is really interesting. All right, so we have the devil. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is literally serenity, peace, tranquility in your life. Your material world is going smoothly. Where you're placing your attention is um, um, supporting, harvesting, um, things that support what you desire in your life. And then we have the Fool. So here we have, and I'm gonna get my other wand here. It's very helpful, I think. So here we have the devil. Again, like I had said, the devil's talking about you're literally facing your own personal demons. That's very well depicted in this. We got you standing on a stone, so you're solid, standing on solid ground, being able to face exactly what it is that's been bringing you down. All right, and this is of your own making. Always, it's in our own minds. It exists inside of us, which is the most powerful thing to accept. If it exists inside of you, if it's of your own making, if it's something that you are, it's a cycle within you, then you have all the power to change it. We now, like I said, have the Nine of Pentacles. Looking at her, she's literally in absolute bliss, isn't she? She's got doves of peace flying around her, these literally light feathers here, softness in her life. And then we have the Fool, which is talking about taking a leap of faith. Your world is about to expand. So what I'm going to do is, and it's a lone wolf. Okay, I can't help but notice here that these people in these two cards really kind of look the same. It's like once you recognize what may be out of harmony in your life, it's time to make that change. It's really time to make that change. And so it looks like it's happening really fast here for you. This recognition, this realization of where you do want your energy to go, what is most supportive of your life, because your only desire here at this point is to have peace and harmony in your life, to point your energy and focus on the things that are desirable to you. And then because of that, you expand. But before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and pull out some clarifiers. Okay. So I want clarifier on the devil. Oh, okay. 5 of Cups and 3 of Cups. Such a walking contradicted. Literally, how could you get more contradictory than this and then this? Okay, so here we have, talk about split energy. Okay, this is good. This is good stuff. This is great stuff, you guys. We have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is where you are looking at something from your past that you are missing. This is the Lord of Disappointment. This is, um, it's where you know that there are things that you have been engaged in that are no longer in your life. This could be like you've broken up with someone and you can't stop thinking about them, but the relationship was really unhealthy. Or you just a strong regret for something that you have done. Even though it's not helping you to sit in that state of, it's literally a kind of, if you look at the original depiction of this in the Rider-Waite, what we see is a person who's looking at wine cups that are tipped over, and there's like green wine coming out of, or green liquid coming out of one of those, and it literally is like poison. So whatever this was very harmful for your life, and it could be even a toxic job environment, right? It could be, but you keep looking back at it instead of moving forward. And then this is where you are celebrating with people who you love to be around. These are 3 sisters that have gotten together to celebrate life. These are like-minded people that gather together to celebrate ideas and to just laugh and have a really good time. So are we talking here about like a breakup with a friend, or the loss of strength? Because I want to keep going on this devil card here. I just want to keep going on this. All right, we got strength here. Like, tell me more, Spirit. Strength is when you're able to look fear in the face. When you're able to look fear in the face and you tame it. And then there's the 3 of Wands where your world expands. How do I want to put this? How do I want to set these? Here and here, maybe? Like this? We're definitely not done. I need to get more information. All right, more information. Tell me the story, source. Tell me the story. Angels, guides, higher selves, Scorpio love. Tell me about. Tell me about this devil more. This relationship. So we didn't really go into this a whole lot. I do want to take a touch back. I'm just so curious at this point. Okay, so we have strength. Strength, like I said, is where you are taming that wild beast of fear inside of you. You come to a calm place, you come to a place of clarity, and you're able to look that fear in the face. And because you're able to acknowledge that it's an emotion and that there is something better available for you, not unlike this one, right? That there's something better available for you, a better feeling that you can tune to. That's where strength comes from, when you're no longer afraid to feel what you're feeling. Okay? No longer afraid to feel what you're feeling. We have the 3 of Wands. So that's 2 3s on the table, okay? Which is a strong card of communication. It's also a strong card of creation. Okay. It's creation through communication, like a spell. Okay. So we have Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is where your life grows. Okay. This is what this tree is huge. You're in here in the base, in these strong, well-grown, deeply rooted roots, this base of this tree. And this is your life literally going out into the world in all of its glory, in all of its light, all of your glory, all of your light, all of the beauty that you hold, all of the love that you feel inside of a warm, comfortable home, where you feel warm and comfortable inside of you, right? And your life is deeply rooted and expands. Okay. So this is like warm, comfortable, but your life getting bigger. Sorry, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and get a drink of water here. I love how this feels. I love how it feels where maybe the direction that you're going in your life right now, you're having to make some hard decisions to obtain this, to obtain this warm, comfortable, stable home, inside of your house, yourself, inside your own body, inside your own mind, and then B, inside your personal life. Okay. Um, your material life, material physical life. Okay. So now we have the Queen of Swords, truth, information, enlightenment. It is information that supports your future because she's very futuristic looking. Okay. So this is where you're understanding the truth of a situation. And then here again, we have another, was that a five? Yeah, Five of Cups and Five of Wands. Three of Cups and Three of Wands. Emotion and action, emotion and action, emotion and action. So where your emotions have been heavy, your emotions have been, like I said, really going through it right now, right? This shows me that you're feeling the heaviness of these deep, deep emotions that come along with Cancer that are not foreign to you as a fixed water sign. But here we have the Five of Wands that talks about there is something on the other side of this shadow. You see that the brightness there? You're literally facing this shadow. You're doing deep shadow work in order to release something because you see the truth now of the direction that you need and want to go. All right. And I think that maybe you got a really strong, either there was a breakup in your friend group, breakup with a friend, or there is a very strong sense of friendship that is inspiring. And I believe, if I'm really being honest here, I think it's both. I think that you have a really great support system. And I think that you're recognizing that you can have even more than you currently have in your life. And that's the truth. That's you can feel it. And you no longer want to be, fives are about like conflict and liberation. Okay. So we're talking about the conflict of what action you take. This action is going to be based in your own personal truth in order to produce this in your life all around. Okay. Not pockets of it, not pieces of it, not ideas of it, not pretend that this is what my life looks like and this is what what I'm portraying, but rather this is what you want your actual life to look and feel like. Okay, so this is this one, this is this, and this is this. So let's now go over here to the Nine of Pentacles. I have no idea what that's from, but it's like that's a movie quote. This is this, and that is that. If you know what it is, tell me, okay? Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is talking about, again, your peace, your serenity, your own happiness, literally peace. Okay, you at peace with your life, all right? And this is you being focused on work. Okay, all right. So is there something about where you're working or what you're working on that you're highly focused on, that is very fruitful in nature, meaning abundant in nature? Oh my God, temperance. Okay, all right. Okay, cool. Okay, so what we're seeing here is this is the Eight of Pentacles talking about you being very focused on your work. And you can see, like, he's literally like working with magic here. He's working with with energy itself, and you are too, always. So you're highly focused, crafting your skill, crafting what is what you would like to, what you're enjoying, what you want to bring forward into the world, something that is very important to you. You're highly focused on it, and again, as you continue on this road, you will be abundant. You will see prosperity coming forward, and it's not very far off. And meaning time wise, you're not very far away from it. However, there is a cautionary term here that says, don't push it too hard, too fast. Okay. This is temperance, this cautionary term. Temperance, like temper yourself, okay? Because I know you guys get fixed on things and you want to make it happen and you want to make it happen now, right? And I don't think it's a bad thing. The word obsession is a bad thing. You guys definitely know obsession, and it really can work in your favor. However, this temperance card is saying, hey, you know what? Source has your back. You're going to rise above everything that had been keeping you down over here. Okay. You're about to rise up as the most angelic, or you know that you, as a Scorpio, are the one that evolves into the eagle or the phoenix, depending on which, myth you're looking at. But you have the biggest rise from literally, a little, I don't know if scorpions are insects, bugs of some sort. I'm not sure what is it? What is it? Is it an insect? I don't know. Scorpion, on the ground, right, in harsh conditions of the desert, to literally soaring with the eagle, master of the skies, right? So, or the phoenix, where you're down, burnt to an ash, to crisp, like one would think it's over, right? But not you guys. No, you rise up as a completely exalted version of yourselves, and that's what's available here for you. And the way to access that is through subtle inspirations from source. And you will be able to rise above. Now, mountains in the tarot represent challenges, okay? Challenges that help us grow to higher versions of ourselves. So you are going to rise above any of the challenges that you have been experiencing as the most exalted version of yourself as of yet seen. You will continue on growing from here. It never stops. You know that. Um, but um, but the most exalted version, but you have to be able to receive those inspirations from source, be literally grounded in your emotional intelligence. Now, you're the fixed emotional sign, so you know how to master the intelligence of emotions. And this is saying, use your skills. Use your skills wisely. Do not push it. Watch for the cues from source. Okay? Watch for the cues from source. About what? Your work. About work. That's what this is telling me, about work. Because that's where you're going to really be able to shine. Okay, now we have the Page of Swords. Love it. Love it. The Page of Swords is talking about, I love how we have the Queen of Swords over here, and we got the Page of Swords here. Like, you're seeing the truth. You know what you need to understand, what you're trying to understand in life, right? Understanding yourself and understanding you in your life, right? And now this is where you are. This Page of Swords is like fresh new information on something that you're already working on. So you're about to get like this like breath of fresh air, like somebody just opened up the windows and this breeze, this perfect temperature, perfectly temperatured breeze blows the curtains and blows through your hair, and you go, oh, I see it now. I understand. I get it. Okay. So it's going to have a feeling like that. All right. And this is why they're saying, hey, settle down, slow down. Let source inspire you. Let source give you the cues so that you're able to catch that breeze as it comes in, and you'll be able to catch that moment of enlightenment, that clarity. Okay. And again, it's about something that you already know about, something that you're already focused on. It's just like that fresh piece of information. Okay. 9 of Swords and 7 of Cups. All right. So we're kind of doing the same thing that we did over here, where we have the 9 of Swords. Now, the great thing about 9 of Swords is that it's all made up. Now, it is torment. Okay. It is torment. This is like facing a monster again. facing a monster again, right? But this one exists much like the devil, just in your mind. And this is less severe than that devil is, okay? But you do have to face it. You have to look at where you're tormenting yourself, where your thoughts continue to bring you down, where your thoughts are hurting you, where your thoughts are keeping you stuck. What do you keep thinking about that doesn't feel good? That's your clue. What do you keep thinking about that doesn't feel good? Okay. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups talks about ideas. This is where Seven of Cups is a Scorpio card, and I believe it's Venus in Scorpio, which is really perfect right now because Venus is all over this Cancer and Leo energy that's coming up. Like Venus is just like, and she's in her. I don't know if you knew that Venus has two sides to her. She has her warring side, which is her morning star side, and she's been there for the last 18 months. And just as about the, as I'm recording this, she's coming out of that evening star and into her morning star. So she's just about to be able to be seen. Maybe this evening, maybe tomorrow evening. Oh, I bet by the time that the video actually drops on YouTube, it will have been in the sky for a few days, but you will actually be able to see her in her evening light now, and she's much softer, she's much more loving, she's kinder, she's warmer in the evening. In the morning, she's a bit of a bear. She's like, I didn't get my beauty sleep, I'm up too early, and she is warring. She's willing to fight for her love. She's going to, you know, kick butt and take names, and now she's softening up. Okay, so this is Venus in your sign, where she's beginning to give you ideas about these pleasant things in your life. Okay, these pleasant ideas about work. Now, here's the thing. Again, I believe this is why you're getting this caution here, and then maybe this is why this is coming up, because with the Seven of Cups, it can easily get out of control. And here's how. When you try to figure out all of the details before source has given you the information, the fresh piece of information. So if you're trying to figure it out, you're tormenting yourself. There we go. There's the torment. All right. I see it. I see it. I see you, Scorpio. What did I say? You guys want to push for things. You want to make things happen now. And I don't blame you, right? We want to see it. We're ready to go. Let's go. But it will be actually very tormenting to you if you try to push this too far too fast, and you try to figure out every detail all the way down the line. Okay, so let's say I got an idea about this like entrepreneurial venture that I want to engage in, something that I want to bring out into the world, something creative, right? That I want to do. And but I'm trying to figure out like all of the details of the marketing. I'm trying to figure out who my clientele are going to be. I'm trying to figure out how all of the money is going to come in order to pay every bill. I'm trying to figure out all of the the aspects of this craft that I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out every single little detail all the way through. And if I choose this, what's the outcome? If I choose that, what's the outcome? If I choose that, what's the outcome? And trying to see it all the way through to the end in order to make the best decision, yes, but that's also an attempt to control things. And source is really saying, your higher self is really saying, hey, you know what? There's a much easier way to go about life, and I'm ready to show you that, and you're ready to hear it. And this is how you're going to master life, and you're going to master the challenges, is by letting your higher self take the lead and just be inspired one step at a time and enjoy the journey. Okay, enjoy the journey. And now we have the Ten of Pentacles. Oh my, and actually, no, I can't even, I have to say, I feel it with this Fool card, okay? It does. It was kind of laying over here like this. It belongs with the Fool card. Next section. Next. All right. So, what we have here is you taking that leap of faith with this, okay, as you receive information without trying to push it too far, too fast, or try to figure it out. It's step by step. It's a journey. It's the joy of the journey. All right. But it does take brave face, right? This is that spirit animal within you, the wolf inside you, that lone wolf who's courageous and ready to like take on the world, right? This is you taming those fears. Because you've tamed your fears, because you've gathered strength over here, you're now able to be this wolf, okay? And you're ready to go forward. And as you move forward through the inspirations of Source, what you're going to get is this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the pursuit. No, not the pursuit. It is the manifestation of the pursuit of a wealthy life. And I mean wealthy in all ways. I mean that money, yes, of course, you're going to have a ton of money. Okay. You'll be as financially rewarded as you're able to let yourself be. You will be. As you listen to Source, and Source is abundant in nature and wants you to be as prosperous as you can possibly be in something, in a craft or something that you love doing, right? So if you let Source take the reins and you don't try to manhandle it yourself and take over, you're going to be abundant in, because in the typical depiction of this card, we see the Lovers. Okay. So what we see is the type of relationship that you would love to have. Okay. That you desire to have. What we see is the money that you would like to have. What we see is the home life that you want to have, the relationships with others that you want to have, the job and career that you want to have, the car that you want to have, the vacations that you want to have, all of the things that are just, are you're able to be able to draw off of your own internal wisdom through your connection with Source. Okay. Because also in this original depiction in the Rider-Waite, we have the Lovers there. We have the Hermit wisdom in that. Okay. So you'll be able to, as you take your time with pursuing this and focus upon it and do it inspiration by inspiration, step by step, in harmony and happiness the entire time, in harmony and happiness and peace and love for what you're doing the entire time, drawing off of your strength, right? Drawing off of your strength here. And what is strength? Being able to be present with fear, knowing that it's not the truth, and letting Source then guide the way as it feels good. Okay? Strength. I'm not afraid to feel. Because I now have cultivated that within me, I now have the ability to bring all of these things forward and self-resource the wisdom from within and from Source. I'm able to ask Source a question and recognize when Source is answering me. I'm able to recognize when Source is giving me inspiration and take that step. Okay? This is what you're going to be able to do, okay, within the next few weeks. This is the tree of life. Again, we're going back to that Rider-Waite depiction, but this is the in this typical depiction here, it is money raining down on your life or energy. And we know that money is energy. We know that every relationship with everything that you want and all the manifestations that you want are energetic in nature, okay? Are coming to you in the form of the tree of life, meaning they're balanced. So the tree of life is actually each one of our chakras. It's the chakra system. Okay. So that means balanced chakras, balanced energy within in order to have a balanced life without. And here what we see. So you saying goodbye to this friend, okay, is what expands you, because you know this is where you're going. And literally you're focused upon the work that you want. Okay. What it is that you want to be doing for work literally gives you exactly what you want in life, and everything. There's nothing that you can't have in the ten of Pentacles. There's nothing that you can't have. Okay, we have the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords is a guarantee that you are headed from troublesome times, turbulent times, to calm waters, calm emotions. The waters are the emotions. Okay. As you're able to navigate your emotions, and draw from the wisdom of them, you are able to now have calm, peaceful energy, peaceful emotions, and clear skies. You are coming out of a very dark period or very confusing and heavy period, at least that. Very confusing and heavy period. You will heal from this. And here we go. Absolute confidence. I love this. This is fire. This is fire. This is where the red carpet rolls out for you. Okay? Everywhere you go. Because you are confidently directing your energy in a balanced, harmonic, peaceful way. You literally are the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Action. In order to be the Queen of Action, you have to feel about yourself the same way that your higher self feels about you. You have to see your life and take action according to the inspirations and the guidance from the higher self within you. Okay? You 100% master your reality, where you place your attention, what you engage with, where your focus is, and you reap all of the rewards for it. And it will take a leap. It will take that brave step. It will take that brave step, but you'll know when to do it because you'll feel good about it. All right. I promise you. That's how you know. If it feels too scary, don't take the step right then. Come back. You don't have to force yourself through all of this, like, moment by moment, and then boom, you're there. No, this is going to be a little bit of a journey. Okay. Give yourself a few, like, if you're feeling scared, come back, face that fear. Calmly face that fear. It will dissolve as you accept the fear. Don't make it wrong. It will dissolve. You will then come back to feeling as good about your life and about yourself as your higher self does. You'll be reharmonized. You'll get the cues. Okay, now this step feels good. Now this step feels good. Now this step feels good. And you master it all. You master it all. You master your world as you desire it currently. What you're currently desiring, you will have mastered by the end of I will definitely say by the end of the summer, but definitely into August. Okay, as we get into August, you will be in this position. So I applaud you for your journey. I mean, you guys are always a big, brave ones to be able to go down through it and rediscover yourself and to come out a new version of yourself. You are the death card, which is transformation. And you guys are leading the way with your fixed emotions because you guys by nature understand the mastery of emotional intelligence. There's your key, the mastery of emotional intelligence. All right, so I hope that that was helpful for you guys, Scorpio. It does. There is going to be a bit of a goodbye to something, or someone. Rely on your friend group, the strong support system that you have. Let's see. You're going to, in order to pursue the most harmonious life that you desire, the harmonious life that you currently desire, okay? You're going to do that by recognizing the truth of who you are. Oops, that's the wrong one. Recognizing the truth and understanding your own personal truth, okay? You're going to face your fears. You're going to face the fears, all right? Face those fears and draw strength from facing the fears because the fear, if it's fearful, it's not true. There's something my daughter and I always say to one another, and it can be very difficult to hear in the moment. It can be. We remind each other of it as often as we need to, as the other one needs to hear it. If it doesn't feel good, it's not true. Because if it's true according to your higher self, and that's what your authentic truth is, if it's true according to your higher self, then it will feel good. So if it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel good, if you're feeling blocked, if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling fearful, okay, it doesn't feel good. Just let yourself feel it, knowing that that's not your truth. And it's okay to make it okay to feel it. Once you reach that moment of acceptance, it will dissolve. It will dissolve. And that's your strength. That's your strength right there, Scorpio. That's your strength. Okay, so by doing that, you are able to temper your emotions. You are going to not be forcing any of this because your main goal is to have peace, absolute peace and harmony with your higher self, with the source within you, tapped into those emotions. The higher self you is going to help you be this version of you in reality now, rising above any of those challenges. You will be able to see yourself above all those challenges. But you see that lightning? Do you see the lightning coming down there from the skies, or the light coming down from the skies? I guess it's not lightning, is it? Is it lightning? Is it lightning? Either way, her head is lit because her crown chakra is ignited from the messages from her higher self. Okay, that is enlightenment. In what department or what area of my life? My work. What is it that I want to create? What is it that I really want to do with my life, with my time? How do I want to set my life up? It is something you already know about. It is a craft that you already have. It's something that you already are interested in, and you are going to get a really fresh breath of life. If I can find it here, where is it? Because we have the Page of Swords, fresh breath of life, which is a new understanding, a new sense of enlightenment, a new piece of information. There we go. A fresh new piece of information that's going to ignite you, okay, and support you with what you want to do for work, okay? All right. And as you do that, you're not going to push yourself too hard, too fast, okay? You're just going to let yourself get lit up by it. Gently lit up by it, and take the step as you're inspired, as it feels good, as you're inspired, as it feels good. And you will have the confidence and knowledge that it is you. It is, in fact, you that have actually produced and manifested everything in your life that you desire. Happy transformation, Scorpio. I love you all. I hope that this was helpful. And please let me know how it's going in the comments. Let me know what it is that what are you crafting? That's what I want to know. We know there's something you're going to have to say goodbye to, but let's not focus on that. What is it that you are crafting for your life? I'd love to hear about it. All right. I love you guys. Stay focused. Do not give up on your dreams, because your dreams never, ever give up on you. They continue to call you always. All right. I will see you all in the next video.